Happy Sunday. Well, that's my last day off work today, so out fishing we go. I've never been this place. I've never been many places actually, but I've never been this place before. So I thought I'd have a try. It's just under the M27. I didn't think about it, but it looks like it's going to be pretty noisy under there. There's some fish topping over there. I don't know if you'll be able to see them on the camera. But yeah, the other thing, I was meant to pick up my bait, ragworms, and I didn't realise he shut at 12 o'clock, so I've missed out on them. So all I've got is what was in the freezer, which is mackerel, squid, uncooked prawns. I had some frozen ragworm. Not really sure if they're going to be any good. I read online that they turn a bit mushy, so I might try and use them with something else. But here's the mark anyway. I'll turn the camera around. Yeah. It's a lovely place, but private land footpath only. Are we not allowed down there then? Might not even be allowed down there. Damn it. Right, I'm gonna go and have a look, and I'll bring it back in a minute when I find out. Definitely looks like the sort of place I want to fish. Bit of a bummer if I can't get down there though. Right, I'll bring it back in a bit. Well, I've had to go somewhere slightly different, but it's only a few yards from where I want it to go anyway. But so there's the bridge, that's where I wanted to go. It looks really boggy there anyway. I was going to go down there because you can get to it, but it just looks really boggy. But this is where I'm going. It was either there or there. Well, there, sorry. But I thought with the boats, this bit looks like it opens up a bit more. Got more of an area, so I'm going to have a go here. High tide is around now, so I've got until the tide goes down. So I've probably got a few hours. I think it goes out quite far here, but we'll see. Right, I'll bring you back in a bit. I've got one rod in. I've got the got 2-hook flapper. I put a frozen ragworm. Well, it's not frozen now, but it was frozen, on one hook, and a fake ragworm on the other hook. Now, you're probably going to know the answer to this, but I thought I'd try them to see if they're any good. If I can't get any bait one day, then at least it gets me out fishing. With the frozen ragworms are pretty mushy, to be fair, but I haven't cast it far and it's stayed on, so I'll give it 10 minutes, reel it in, see if it's still on there. Maybe I could bait elastic it on or something. I can try that, I suppose. Wrap a bit of squid around it as well. Loads of options, isn't there, really? Because I've never fished this mark before, and I'm gutted I couldn't get no ragworms because it would have given me a bit more confidence. But it is what it is. We've got to try these things, otherwise we won't learn, will we? So I'll bring it back once I've got the other rod in. Well, I think today my main challenge is going to be not hooking a paddleboarder. Just have a look at this. A whole fleet of paddleboarders. And I'm sure they see a rod and come in closer. I'm sure they do. I don't mind them. They're just having a bit of fun, but a bit of common sense, isn't it? So if someone fishing, he might have a line in the water. But still, well, I've got the other rod baited up, ready to go. I've got prawn and squid on there. I bought some cooked prawns the other day to keep in the freezer for bait, but then I was thinking, obviously they're going to be uncooked in the sea, aren't they? So that was a bit of schoolboy error. I'm not thinking properly. Right, I'll get this. Oh, there's another. I'll wait for these paddleboarders to go past, and then I'll chuck this one out. I might bring that other one in and put it out a little bit further. I think it's really shallow where that is. It's going to be one of them days, and it's Sunday, isn't it? It's a nice day, Sunday. Everyone's out on their boats. still adds to the excitement. Alright, I'll bring you back in a little while. Here we go again. I don't know if I'll be staying here. Can't cast out far because everyone's up and down on their boats, and then I sort of feel like I'm not fishing where I want to be fishing, which is a little bit further out. I should imagine it gets deeper out there because of the boats and that. So yeah, I'm not too sure really. Do I stay here or? I mean, if I move up there, it's a bit deep. It's a bit wider up there. Maybe that's not a bad idea. Yeah, these paddleboards are doing my head in. I'm gonna have a think if I want to move. I'll show you. It's not actually that far. It's just up there, but see, it gets a lot wider around there. That because the boats stop. Because this is going to be a bit annoying otherwise. Right. I'll bring it back. I'm going to have a think if I want to move. I'll bring it back in a minute. Alright, so I pulled that ragworm rod with the ragworms on, but the ragworm's totally disappeared, so I'm guessing it's just coming off, just disintegrating in the water. So what I've done is see if that works. It's a bit of squid, tape elasticed up with a couple of worms. I mean, it looks juicy and disgusting, so hopefully the fish will like it. But if we don't know, we don't know, so we've got to try, haven't we? And I'm certainly up for trying. So I'll cast this out and I will bring you back in a sec. There's movement on the right hand rod, but it's so small. I think it's either a crab or a bit of weed. Maybe a bit of weed stuck to the line. I don't think it's a fish. If it is, it's going to be tiny. So I'll bring it in, have a look, change the bait if needed, and then get it back out. Give me 2 minutes. Oh, I think I just had a knock on the left hand rod, which has got a plastic worm on it. Now, I wouldn't imagine crabs would go for a plastic worm, but it's constantly moving though, so it might be just the weed, or maybe it's just bounced out the weed and looked like a bite. Yeah, I don't think it's a fish because it's too much rhythm to it. It's like doesn't look like a bite at all actually. It did just now, but I think it must have just bumped out of the weed or something. Got a bit excited then. I thought I was going to catch fish on a bit of plastic. Never mind. They probably don't work, but I know carp fishermen use plastic sweet corn and stuff. It's all visual, isn't it? Alright, I'll bring you back. Yeah, I'm definitely getting plagued by the crabs here. Something else I didn't think about, because I used to take the kids just up the there's a country park just up there somewhere. Manor Farm Country Park it's called. You know, I don't know if it's still there, but they used to have a little jetty there. I used to take the kids crabbing. They used to get hundreds and hundreds of them. I didn't think about the crabs, but then I guess they could be anywhere, couldn't they? So I don't think I've gave myself the best of chances with the bait I've got. it is what it is, isn't it? I've got some bacon. I know someone that actually caught a bass on bacon years ago. And there was crabbing, put bacon on the hook for the crabs, pulled in a bass. I thought, seeing as I ain't got ragworms, I might bring a bit, and I did. I've not tried it yet, I'll try it in a minute. Maybe I should go out there to the jetty and try it. Right. If anything happens, I'll bring you back. Well, I think I just had another bite on the right hand rod. Bit of mackerel on there, but I'm not sure if it's a bite or not. It's hard to tell, isn't it? When they're so small. Straighten that up a bit. Right. Let me give it a minute. Because the last couple of baits I've put out, they come back untouched, so it's almost like the crabs are gone. If the crabs are gone, then hopefully it might be a fish. They come a load more boats now. Paddle boarders, boats and kayakers. That's all I've seen today. Right, back in a bit. We'll have a look at these two. The paddle board, I think it must have a motor. Well, it's obviously got a motor on it. Yeah, they're just coming now, you look. Here they are. Look like a couple of Navy SEALs. Right, that's the highlight of my day. Right, I'll bring you back in a bit. Nothing as yet still. What have I been here? Probably 3 hours. I'm kicking myself that I didn't get them worms yesterday, a bit peed off. I don't know if it would have made any difference, but I've got confidence in worms because it's worms, isn't it? It's ragworm, so. And the bait I got, I know the bait I got works, I just quite far up a river here, so I was imagining ragworms would be the best bet. Just watching that boat, it's a bit close to my line again. Yeah. I should have gone and got them yesterday. I had one of them days where I just couldn't be bothered. Oh, here comes an armada of sibs. We've got one now a bit. Alright, I'll bring you back in a little bit. Oh, still nothing. The tide's going out pretty quick now. So I'm hoping if there's any bass up there, I might pull them down. And then they see my bait. And then laugh at it and carry on, I expect. What have I got now? I've got squid tentacles on one, or on 2 hooks, on the 2-hook flapper, and a chunk of mackerel. I tried to get the mackerel under the bridge, but I didn't want to cast too hard because obviously it's a motorway, and if it snapped off, I didn't want it, you know what I mean? Cause an accident. So sort of out towards the bridge. It's probably sort of around there somewhere. And I'm definitely going to try here again. I know there's bass here because I've seen them before. But I'm going to get some worms next week. And come back. I'd maybe do it early evening down here. Because I'm sure with worms it'll produce a fish. is what it is, isn't it? You can't catch every time. There's real fishing in it. I'm not only going to put up times when I only catch a fish. I'll put them all up. If I don't catch, I don't catch. But I'd say that's real fishing. I'm going to keep it real. I'm definitely considering getting a sib though, because there's a few marks up here that I wouldn't mind trying, which you won't get to. You can't walk to them, like under the bridge for a start. I think if I've got a little sib like that one just there, well, nothing massive, so I was mainly going to go on the Hamble with it, or up and down the Itchen or something, put some fibre, places like that. Maybe get a big one next year and venture out in the open sea. That could be the last video I ever make. But it's been a nice day anyways. It was worth coming here because I've tried some new stuff. I mean, like I said earlier, if you don't try, you don't know, you're never going to know, are you? So, but I've used up some old baits, tried some new rigs, tried some new baits, the new mark. I want to see it at low tide anyway, so I'm going to hang around for that, see what it looks like. Right, I'll bring it back. Well, still had nothing. The tide's ripping through now. My leads aren't even holding bottom. I've got one lead that's a bit heavier. I've put that on, so I'm going to chuck that rod out. Leave that out just while I tidy up. And it'll probably be my last cast because the tide's gone right down. As you can see, it was up past my rod rest earlier, but it's dropped a lot. So this is probably going to be the well, it will be my last cast today, definitely. And then I'll get back out Wednesday, but I'm going to get some worms. I'm not sure where to go. I might try here, or where I lost that fish the other day in the last video. Around, it's just round the corner. It's just under the bridge there. So yeah, I'm not too sure which one. But I'll have a thing. I'm gonna have a look on Google Maps or Google Earth. And I've got that Navionics as well, because apparently it's good for finding features and finding whether, deeper spots. So I'm going to try and learn how to use that. It's just an extra tool in it that you can use. Might as well. It didn't cost a lot. I think it's only like 30 quid for the year. It's not bad, is it? It's worth a try. So missed. Not very good at juggling. Right, I'm going to get this rod out, tidy up, pack up, and then it's to walk back to the car. Right, I'll give you I'll just leave it rolling for a minute, so that I ain't got much video to put up anyway. I'll wait a minute. More paddle boarders. I've been having a look at them sibs online just now. Definitely going to get one. I think you get a 3 metre one for 700-800 quid, something like that. Obviously got to buy it at the outboard, but I don't know if you need anything too powerful on the Hamble. Right, so I'm just going to stop it for a minute, so I'm keeping an eye on these paddle boarders because they're getting a bit close. Right, that's them gone. don't know if you saw that, but that mud's getting a bit soft. I didn't chuck that one out that far because I just realised I put the heavier lid on the reel that ain't got a shock leader on. I lost it earlier. I didn't want to snap it off. So she didn't go out that far. Right, unless anything magical or tragical happens, I'll bring you back in a little bit. But until then, see you next time, I guess. Right, adios. I was just talking to my daughter on the phone and missed what I think was a bite. See, I'm turning around that way a bit, see the rods. It looked like a pretty decent one. It moved the rod, but then I was thinking afterwards, I don't know if it was the seaweed coming down, caught the line. I think it could be that, couldn't it, I guess. I'm going with the bite because I'm trying to give myself enthusiasm, you know, a bit of encouragement. It's moving now, but the other one's not moving though, that's what I don't get. Sure, if there was that much seaweed, it would catch them both, wouldn't it? Don't know. But I thought I'd better have one more cast. You know what it's like. You don't want to miss a bite and then go home. I'll have one more go at it. I think it was weed. It looks like it's on there now because the rod's bent right round. I think it was just a bit of weed pulled it down, that's all. So, as I said, I'm going to tidy up where I've been fishing, pack all my gear away, go home to me roast dinner. Right, until next time, see you later.